Hi, Black people. I'm ready to have this conversation. So there's an influencer here on YouTube, social media, whatever, named Brianna. She made some comments that while reviewing a Black-owned hair care product, that she's thankful for her biracial curls. Shout out to you if you remember that poem. That her Black mother constantly reminded her to be thankful that her hair was more of the biracial type 3 category versus like her mother's, which is a type 4 category. Now, what's interesting about this is that she's being attacked for what she was raised on, that her Black mother encouraged and instilled in her, which I notice that a lot of Black people, Black women especially, like to attack biracial women for what Black people and Black men spread all over this universe, all over this internet. Now, what's interesting is I wanted to bring up someone named Elliot Rogers. If you guys remember, this was a biracial Asian and white man. His mother was Asian, and she taught him and called him Eurasian, that he had European white blood, his white dad, so that made him superior to other Asians because he had a white dad, white blood in him, which made him Eurasian, mixed, so therefore he is better than a full-blooded Asian person. He was superior. That's what his mother taught him, and that's why when it came to dating, he had this arrogance that I'm half white, I'm mixed with European, you're supposed to want me, I'm better than Asians, and the world taught him, no matter how much white blood in you, we see an Asian man, and we don't respect you Asian men. So, of course, that's when the killing spree happened. Now, I brought in Elliot Rogers because his mother teaching him that he is superior for being half white, that's exactly what Brianna's mother did, but yet Brianna's mother, like so many Black women, are not being called out for their own ignorance that they spread around the internet. Dark-skinned Black guys who get called out, as they should be, for making sexist, colorist, anti-Black comments, but still get support from the Black community, hence hip-hop culture. See all these Black women who came out in support of the baby, even though he also made sexist, disgusting comments about Black women. For some reason, Black women again came in to support him. Private smell like water, like, okay. Again, protecting him. Now, in my own experience, I'm darker skinned. I have a lighter skinned sister. When I was a kid, my sister would get toys, even though the adults who would give presents knew that I existed. Because she was lighter skinned, they would give her gifts and leave me empty handed. Now, as you get older, which a lot of Black adults are guilty of, the people who wouldn't give me gifts were my complexion or darker. So they show their favoritism towards my lighter skinned sister by giving her gifts and treating her better than me, even though I am their complexion. And a lot of Black people don't get called out for that. And I've witnessed this a lot where Black adults will mistreat a child. Well, you just a regular old Black girl, or you just a regular old Black child. This child with the light skin, the light hair color, the light colored eyes, they want that mixedness. You see what I'm saying? And another thing I want to talk about is Black women who are just as guilty as these basketball players or athletes who want mixed kids. I can name 6 Black women right now whose goal in life was just to have a light-skinned child. Yes, I live in Section 8. Yes, I'm in the ghetto. Yes, I'm struggling. But do you see this light-skinned baby? At least my baby light-skinned it. Right? Light-skinned it. And here's an uncomfortable conversation about that. They paid to have sex with a light-skinned man. It was an exchange of services. They gave him their cars. They gave the man food, cash, in exchange for his seed. We don't straight up call it prostitution, but we all know what was going on. Your goal was just to be with this man so you could have a light-skinned baby. But she Black though, but you want her because she doesn't really look Black. That's your joy. That I, as a dark-skinned, nobody Black woman, I'm carrying this precious light-skinned example of beauty. Do you see what I'm saying? And I think that's what Brianna's mother was. Her goal was to have a light-skinned, nice-haired child. And that was it. No other accomplishments other than, do you see this light-skinned child? And black women never get called out for that. And an example is, I'm in Florida, where there's a lot of mixed Caribbean and Latin cultures. And I remember when I worked at Sephora and I was promoting this hair care product. And one of the things is give compliments, but also add how this product could benefit their hair. The second I gave a compliment to this Hispanic woman, she stopped me. She's like, yeah, my sister-in-law, she's black and she's just like you. She wanted to be with my brother just so the baby could have good curly hair. And I was just like, oh. That like literally hurt me in the chest. And I was like, ugh. It made me feel gross. But at the same time, it's in my family. I know so like, that's here in Florida where black women, black girls would go up to other men of other races and make it very clear, I want to be with you so I can have a mixed child. Like if we hook up, our baby's going to be so cute with nice pretty hair. Like, and they will go to other races. Black women will go to other races and tell them, I don't want a black baby. I want a mixed baby. You as an other would give me pretty babies. Me as a black woman, oh God. Even TikTok, where these women are just like, oh my God, I'm so shocked. Like, you're a black woman with an Asian man. You knew your baby was going to come out mixed. You just want to show off your child on the internet. Like, look at this. My baby's mixed. Oh my God, I'm black. And I never knew that having a baby with an Asian man would make me have an Asian baby. Even though I remember in middle school, all the black girls would just fetishize mixed kids about, oh, I'm going to have a Chinese Negro baby. Oh, I'm going to have a baby with a white man. My baby going to have pretty eyes. Like, but nobody ever talks about that side of colorism. Nobody would ever call out black women and black girls. That is their purpose of having a kid, is just so they can have a mixed child, a pretty child, because their own securities about their own looks. And let's not sit up here blaming white people or biracial. No, call out the black people individually. Like, yes, we call out black men and dark-skinned men for being sexist, misogynist, and colorist and anti-black, but rarely are black women being called out. Like, that is my childhood, watching black women, darker than me, look at dark-skinned children with, like, disgust, but then see a light-skinned child, oh, that's my baby, that's my play baby, you know what I'm saying? And, like, shower that mixed child with gifts. It's just like, that's Brianna's mother. All those biases she was raised on. And the fact that so many black women watch her and her fan base don't even have her complexion or hair type. And the fact that a black-owned company gave her the product and paid her versus going to a black woman with black hair. So what does that say about the brand? What does that say about her mother? What does that say about her audience? Black women who look like me, with my natural hair texture. The only reason why I have this wig on is because my hair is looking crazy. My schedule is crazy right now. And I only had time to detangle. And I'm not going to have time to wash for the next couple of days. So, yes, I have type 4 hair. But, you know, right now I'm going through a lot. I haven't washed my hair in months. Gross, but it is true. Working out is more important to me than my hair. But I'm proud of my hair, love my hair. But that says a lot about her audience. Most of them don't look anything like her, aren't mixed with her heritage, but yet you're obsessed with watching Pretty Little Mixed Girls. Just like Kim Kardashian, who kept liking pictures on Instagram of mixed kids with light colored eyes. She fetishized having a child with blue eyes or green eyes. Just like a lot of guilty black people are, whose main goal in life is to have a light-skinned Creole baby.